Today on Britain's Best Mosques, we're searching high and searching low in whatever the weather provides. To a place of worship known globally, but serves its community locally. Birmingham is home to 160 mosques, but the one we've come to see is in the city's Highgate area.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Birmingham Central Mosque. This journey began in the 1960s when a group of elders thought that we need a place of worship, and I can't really imagine what was going through their minds at that time to build such a magnificent and such a beautiful mosque.
This is the new atrium of the masjid, so the main entrance. It has taken nearly 5 years to build this particular extension. We get a lot of visitors here, so we're trying to make this masjid a kind of a walk-through exhibition.
The mosque is a very special place, a sacred place. It's the heart of the community. It's the place where people come to worship God and to also socialize and meet friends and just be part of the community, really. And it's actually, as in the old days, it was like the center of the community, the meeting place where everybody comes together.
There are many treasures ahead in this episode of Britain's Best Mosques, but before we tour inside and find out what they are, let's hear from one of the mosque's founding members on the impact it has had in Birmingham.
Alhamdulillah, I am the founding trustee of this mosque. When the mosque was built back in 1971, I was treasurer, and at that time this was the first purpose-built mosque in the UK, and it was the largest mosque not only in UK but also in Europe. We have got a lot of facilities for the people, and we introduced those facilities at a time when it was very difficult to avail those facilities for Muslims. And Birmingham is the second city of UK, and we have got the largest number of Muslims here of all ethnicities. And this mosque is also unique that we follow the mainstream Islam, and any person following any school of thought is welcome in this mosque. We have set up a food bank, and we provide dry food to all sections of the community, irrespective of their color, race or religion.
Birmingham Central Mosque community outreach has become a mainstay for support for Muslims and non-Muslims alike. Mubarak Ali oversees one of its most crucial services.
We're basically a volunteer-run food bank, and it's open to all, non-means tested. Most of our donations come from businesses, some of the multiples, as well as local wholesalers and the congregation at the mosque, who generously donate regularly. The food bank is open to all, Muslim, non-Muslim, no faith. It makes no difference. We all need to eat. It's for the local community, regardless of your beliefs.
Birmingham Central Mosque Food Bank plays a vital role in helping nourish as many as 500 families and individuals of all faiths each week. There is enough demand to see the doors open twice a week. One in, one out, collecting life's essentials. Mosque volunteers keep a continuous flow of food heading out the door, which is where we met James, who is a regular beneficiary of the food bank.
I come in all Saturday about the bank food in the masjid here. So them to help the people, because sometimes we are didn't to have to some money. So the food we are taking here to help us. So really, this is the way. It's very something easy, something good in the UK here. And then may God to bless them, and may God to use them about them she's blessed the people.
It's time to get out of the rain and take shelter in the new annex of the mosque. Officially opened in December 2025, thousands of locals, dignitaries and worshippers packed out the prayer hall to welcome in a new era in the mosque standing within the community. To talk us through the design and the history of the mosque, we're joined by the Imam.
Birmingham Central Mosque is a mosque known around the world. People from around the world come here to this place and they meet up, they gather. And it is very widely known because if we go back a good few decades, there were many international students coming here to this beautiful country of ours to come and study. They went back to their countries and now they're vice chancellors, they're running major organizations or running their own countries. But they still remember that on the weekends or every now and then, those students from around UK would gather over here in Birmingham Central Mosque and have their weekends together. We ran out of spaces for congregation, then hence we had to build an extension. So this extension, this new part, this annex has opened up officially, and I can show you around some of the places. This is the beautiful reception area, so we have people coming from these main doors, and as you can see, the artwork, the design, the calligraphy, it is all absolutely remarkable. So this is the main entrance that we have here, and on this side to my right we have a water feature and an iconic display over here, and you'll be able to see a lot of the parts and the rooms of the mosque. On top of our heads we have such a beautiful chandelier which was brought over from abroad, and some beautiful verses of the Quran on it. This room over here to my right is designed as a cafeteria. The purpose of it is anybody, whether they come locally, nationally or internationally, they'll be able to sit and be able to have food and drinks over here. So this is yet to be set up, but building wise it's all complete. You'll see the whole place is all tiled up, really beautifully polished, and the floor has heating underneath the tiles, and a very remarkable and a very beautiful place that we have that welcomes everybody. And that's the other unique thing about Birmingham Central Mosque, is that each and everybody is welcome. It welcomes all denominations and people from all backgrounds, all countries. Everybody comes here and feels welcomed and feels at peace. Further on into the reception area, you will see this beautiful designs that reflect what we have on the ceiling. It reflects that on the floor as well. We have a lift here to take people to the first and second floor. Again, this place welcomes people with all kinds of disabilities.
The cost of building Birmingham Central Mosque Annex has not been publicly stated. However, the materials used and craftsmanship needed to apply the high quality of finish suggest time and thought has gone into every little detail of the design. The wudu areas are spotless, fresh and modern. The underfloor heating will remove even the slightest chill. It's the same in the women's area. Along the walls and alcoves, magnificent tall calligraphy is etched into marble at key junctions around the new building. A case of old scriptures meeting a new book, binding spine on floor-to-ceiling sized pages. Despite the brilliance of the new annex, it doesn't feel out of place sitting alongside its older self, settled into its home at the heart of its community. Modernity meets tradition.
I think this is something which the mosque is the heart of the community. To me, that's the most special place. It's a sense of peace that you get here. You just sit in the hall, you might read some books, you might read the Quran, you pray, but it gives you this sense of peace and this sense of fulfillment and closeness to God.
This annex has just been merged into the old building, and we have multiple access going into the old building from the new building. So when we come onto the first floor, we have these windows which show you the reception area and the wonderful chandelier that we've got and the reception area. And on busy days, it does get really busy, whether it's Friday or Eid prayers, when we've got thousands of people coming in and out, all this place would get packed out. So these are multiple classrooms, and then one of the services that the mosque provides is a marriage bureau. So we provide events where people are looking for partners, husbands, wives, or parents are looking for their children or whatever. So this is another unique feature of this mosque. For many, many years, we've had multiple marriage events, and then we have a Sharia panel as well. People who are struggling with their marriages can come and sort out their marriages as well. So this is a room set up for marriages. And whenever a marriage takes place, the civil ceremony and the Islamic nikah takes place together. So the bride and bridegroom would be sitting here along with their friends and family. So if it's just a small nikah ceremony itself, it'll take place over here. And if it's a larger wedding, then the larger wedding will take place in the community hall that we have downstairs. Then we've got the entrance into the beautiful prayer hall, the main iconic green carpet that you see all over, which reminds everybody about Birmingham Central Mosque itself and the chandelier inside there. The top floor over here, and on the top floor you'll see more beautiful calligraphy, and this top floor merges in to the visitors gallery / female area as well. So on top of the prayer hall we have balconies on both sides. So when there's an overflow, we have people coming in and using this top balcony area. At the same time, when we have visitors coming to the mosque, they don't come just to see the mosque, but they can sit and observe the prayers itself. What we have also designed is a visitors gallery, because we get many people coming here to accept Islam, and many organizations and groups and schools and colleges coming here to learn about Islam as well. Every day of the school year, we have schools coming and visiting the mosque. So we've got this very beautiful structure, a very beautiful model of Masjid Aqsa for our visitors, a beautiful model made of Masjid Aqsa and of Mecca and Medina as well. These are the three most holy places for Muslims, and to see a model itself kind of brings the history back to life. That for Muslims, Masjid Aqsa, this is Masjid Aqsa itself. A lot of people get confused thinking that the Dome of the Rock is Masjid Aqsa, but no, the Masjid Aqsa is this part over here, and that the Dome of the Rock, a holy place for all three Abrahamic religions. So that itself is a kind of an eye-opener for many visitors. And then I'll show you the other two models of Mecca and Medina as well. This is our exhibition room, and I'll just show you that we have a model over here of Mecca. Now, Mecca, by saying Mecca, Muslims instantly will understand what it is all about. But to see a model and to be able to try to understand that approximately 4 million Muslims gather here every year, and people from every single country around the world, and every single color, creed, background that you can think of, and they come here to do Hajj, and throughout the year they'll be coming here to do Umrah as well. Umrah is a smaller Hajj, and a really magnificent and beautiful place. But here's a model of Mecca, and then we have a model over here of Medina. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived for 53 years in Mecca, and the last 10 years he lived here in Medina. Again, to be able to visually see a model of the mosque and the expansion of the mosque is a kind of a real big eye-opener. So now we have come into the prayer hall, the main prayer hall. This green carpet is very iconic, and we have a beautiful chandelier. These pictures, people will be able to recognize around the world that when they see this chandelier and this green carpet. So this was the main mosque and the main prayer hall that we're still using. I showed you the annex, and the annex has just merged into the current building, and it is all one building altogether now. And you can see it is, you know, if you take a look at how huge it is, and thinking about in the 1960s, 70s, our elders thought of building such a huge mosque. But for many years we have run out of space. That is the reality. So we had no choice but to move on with time and to be able to accommodate our youth, our sisters, our elders, our young children with multiple activities that take place over here.
Birmingham Central Mosque is a tranquil and calming place to visit, worship, learn and surround yourself in. But above all else, it's inclusive to all and is open 24 hours a day, making it a vital cog of Brummie kindness in all weathers. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and join us again on Britain's Best Mosques.